Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Rough Country channel, Rough Country Garage. Not really an affiliation with Rough Country, just love their products. This is a page where we do installs and reviews of their products that we own. Also looking for customer input and other users' input. So I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, like the channel, submit your videos, and I'll get some of your products put on there as well. Anyway, I've been promising this video. I've got the install video to show the installation of the lift, but this is my 2016 Tundra SR5. It's got the TSS off-road package, which basically is just a fancy way to say it's got blacked out stuff, blacked out badges, the black rims. Those are the factory rims, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. This truck is running the 3.5 inch adjustable coils in the front with the Vertex reservoirs and blocks in the rear with the V2 shocks, which is their newer shock. And I gotta tell you, I freaking love this truck. Love it. I've been wanting one for a while, couldn't find one. One of the guys at work was selling this one and ended up getting it for what I thought was a good price, and immediately ordered the lift. Got the 3.5 inch lift with the Vertex shocks. I'll show you that, how pretty that looks in there. Yeah, got the nice aluminum upper control arms, ball joint, and the adjustable shock, the adjustable coil, which is nice because we've had to adjust to make sure we get the ride height right. And as you can see, the truck sits really level. They're adjustable up front. The Vertex adjustable reservoir is adjustable also, meaning you can adjust how you want it to ride. I've got it set all the way on level 1 right now, which is a very comfortable ride. Even on these roads here in North Georgia, where they like to do that tar crap on the road to fill in the cracks instead of just paving the stuff. And so it creates a really bumpy ride, and never quite understood that. I don't know why they do that, but anyway. Running right now a set of 35 inch Toyo Open Country RTs. When I got the lift, I was wanting actually, Rough Country has a new tire called the Overlander, and that's what I was wanting to get, but they were out of them. They were stuck on a ship out off the coast of California, and since then they've hit port, but they've still not made it to Rough Country, so we're still running these tires for the time being. I got plenty of life left in them, but there's a look at the V2 shock. And in my install video, I'll show you the blocks and how that setup works. Got some tips and pointers on how to install the lift. Very easy to do. The lift was just nothing really to it. If you just follow the directions on the lift page, you'll come out with no problems whatsoever. We did have some tips and tricks in the video to show you a couple of problems that we encountered. But anyway, for the most part, like I said, super easy. Only other upgrade that I wanted to do to this, or want to do to this truck still, is upgrade to the leather interior. Either the cat skins, or if we can find a wreck TRD with the leather interior, that would be nice too. But definitely want to do leather interior. That's the only thing. This truck's not perfect by any means. It's got some little dings and dents, but it was perfect for me. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a Tundra. I had a Sequoia forever that ended up given to my father-in-law, and it was a 2004, had 285,000 miles on it, and nothing ever broke on it. This one's got the bigger V8, the 5.7 V8. The other one on the Sequoia was a 4.7, so I can tell you, badass truck. The cool thing about it is I'm still getting right now with the 35 inch tires anywhere from 13 to 15 miles to the gallon around town. It's averaging 13.1, which is incredible. I don't drive it every day. I do have a company vehicle I get to drive every day, so don't have to drive it. So I'm not gonna put a lot of miles on it, but anyway, it's getting really good fuel mileage. Haven't taken it on a trip yet to see what it's gonna do on a trip, but for the most part, it's been everything that I was hoping it would be. I just love it. I mean, the back seat on these things is huge. I love the Crew Max. Rough Country's got a bed cover that I'm gonna get, the roll-up bed cover. I don't want one of those hard ones or anything like that. I just want the one that I can roll up out of the way. You can see on the tailgate, I did install the tailgate step, which I freaking love. That was from Northern Tool, 50 bucks with my $5 coupon. And actually had somebody stop yesterday and ask me about it as I was getting in and out of it because I'm getting old. But you can see the size of the back seat of this thing. I love it. I raise the seats up. We take the dogs to the vet and it gives plenty of room for them to get in and out. And anyway, haven't really done any other major improvements up front. Rough Country does offer the floor mats for this one too that look like the WeatherTechs. They do also offer the seat covers for this, but I don't want another neoprene in this one. I've got them in my Jeep, but I don't want a neoprene look in this truck. I'd rather have leather because I do want to add the heated element for my wife on the passenger side. I don't really care about it on my side, but anyway. Overall, like I said, just freaking love this thing. Here's the passenger side. And just in case you're wondering, that line there that runs from the shock to the reservoir, you can take that a little bit loose. You don't want to loosen it up too much, obviously, but you can take it a little bit loose and bend it that way, which I did, because if I hadn't have done that, it was actually rubbing the tire. And for those of you that are curious on a 3.5-inch lift, this is a factory 20x9, and with that 35 1250, we did have to do some trimming up here. You can see, not terrible amount, but I did have to remove that front mud flap. And back here, basically I just trimmed the mud flap a little bit to keep it from rubbing the back, but other than that, we didn't really have any rub. Terrible amount to speak of. It was mainly just rubbing plastic, so no metal trimming on this one, just in case you were wondering. No metal trimming at all. We basically just did the plastic trimming. I heated up the plastic up front and tried to just push it out of the way, bend it out of the way. That worked for a little bit, but evidently when it got a different temperature and it came back, then we did start getting the rub again. The other thing I'll tell you on this Tundra is I wanted to run the stubby antenna, which I did order. I've actually tried 2 of them. Neither one of them worked. And had to go back with the factory antenna because the factory antenna when I bought it was broken. But I really wanted to try that stubby antenna and it did not work. So anyway, that's just what we're talking about with the Tundra. Super, super nice truck. And again, the 3.5-inch Rough Country suspension. And all you got to do is look at the link below, like and subscribe to the page, and we'll continue putting up reviews on here for you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.